Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. I'm an income tax officer. Plus, I'm also the author of the advanced maths and arithmetic books by the name of Brahmastra. Dear students, today we will be starting with our topic that is statistics. Statistics is actually easy. It might be sometimes a bit time consuming, but the questions generally asked are easy. You can easily solve them. I'll start from the very scratch, from the very basic. Let me tell you what does the basics of statistic means. It starts from the mean or average. Okay, the statistics start from what? Mean, or what we say, average. Okay, dear students, suppose somebody I'll write bigger now, after this. Suppose somebody tells me that five students scored marks as 85, 89, 94, 93 and 98 marks. Okay, what is their mean or average? See, student, mean is exactly the same thing which I have told you earlier as average. So what is the mean? You just add all these values: 85, 89, 94, 93, 98 divided by these are how many values? 5. So if you add these up and find the value sum, see how to calculate the sum. 85 plus 89. I'll tell you one more easy method to do this. See, let's say all these are 90. All these are 90. Suppose all these are 90. These are 95 times 90. Okay. Now, this is minus 5. This is minus 5. Next value is, so minus 5. Then this is 1 less than 90. This is 4 more than 90. This is 3 more than 90. And this is 8 more than 90. So I can say 5 times 90 plus these values. Minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6. Minus 6 plus 8 is 2. 2 plus 3 5. 5 plus 4 9 divided by 5. 5 into 90 is 450. 459. 459 by 5. This is your average, your mean, and what it will, you can calculate it. It will come out to be 91.8. Okay, 45 divided by 9 will give me 9. 9 will give me 90. Then 9 divided by 5 will give me 1.8. So this is your average, and I hope this part is clear to all of you. Let's take one question now. This is a question. It's not tough. It's exactly similar to the previous one which I have told you. Okay, let's move ahead. Anita and her 4 sisters secured 65, 78, 82, 94 and 71 marks in a mathematics test. Find the average of their marks. See, what are the marks given to us as? 65 plus 78 plus 82 plus 94 plus 71 divided by 5. Okay, this is what I require. How to calculate the average? Just assume any value in somewhere in between. Let's say all the values are 80. So these are 5 values. Okay, this is how much less? This is 15 short. This is 2 short. This is 2 more. This is 14 more. This is 9 short. Okay, so minus 2 and plus 2 cancel. This is minus 15 minus 9 minus 24. Minus 24 plus 14 minus 10 divided by 5. Now this can be easily calculated. Why? This number is also divisible by 5. So I can say 580. This 5 and 5 cancel. Minus 10 by 5 is 2. So 80 minus 2 is, you have got 78 as your average. The whole thing is you need to add this up. You need to sum this up. This sum will automatically come out to be 390. Okay. The sum of these values is 390. What I've done is I have done this by a easy method. So my sum comes out to be, my average comes out to be 78 without actually finding the sum. Okay, dear students, let's move to the next part. Next question. Next set we have, students, the marks obtained by 10 students in physics out of 40 are 24, 27, 29, 34, so on, whatever. Compute the mean of the marks. See, in order to find the mean of the marks, what I'll do, I'll add all these values. Let's see what are the values. 24, 27, 29, 34, 32, 19, 26. 32 plus 19 plus 26, 35, 18, 21. 35, 18, 21. I'll divide this by 10. Okay. So what I can say, one way is you add all these up, or I assume any value to be somewhere in the middle. I say 25 is the average. So if 25 is the average, see, this is one less, this is one less, this is one more. Okay, now I can say what else too can I take? See, this is 4 less, this is 4 more, this is 4 less, no problem with these things. This is 7 more, this is 7 less from 25. These things will cancel out. I don't even need to think about them. Now, this is 27, this is plus 2, this is plus 9, this is minus 6. Okay, this is 6 less than 25. Finally, this is plus 10. So how much do we have extra? 10 plus from both of these 3, 10 plus 3, sorry, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 10, 15. So my average comes out to be 10 divided by 10 cancel, 25 plus 15 by 10 is 1.5, or you can say, or students, you can say that your average is 26.5. This is your average, and I hope it's clear to all of you. Should we move ahead, dear students? Let's take the next question. Let's move to the next question, students. What is the next question which we have? The mean of 20 observation was found to be 47, but later it was discovered that one observation was 66 was wrongly taken as 46. Find the correct mean. See, students, how to do it. First of all, sum of the values. What is the sum of the values? I am saying wrong sum of values because initially we have took one value wrong. Okay, so what is the wrong sum? Mean of 20 observation was found to be 47. So I write 20 into 47, or the sum was 940. Okay, now let's find the correct sum. Let's find the correct sum. So the correct sum will be, see, 940 was the wrong sum. From this I remove the wrong value. Later it was discovered that one observation 66 was wrongly taken as 46. So we by mistake added 46. So I am removing that 46 and I am further adding 66. Okay, this is the correct sum. So new mean is, what will be the new mean? New mean is 940 minus 46 plus 66. This is plus 20 divided by how many values were there? There were 20 values. Okay, dear students. So now this is easy. 940 divided by 20. I know 940 divided by 20 will give me 47. 20 divided by 20 will give me 1. So this comes out to be 48. I hope this part is clear to all of you. Yes, it must be clear. Now the next thing, dear students, what is the next thing? The next thing is how to do this sort of questions directly. What you do is you just write down your previous mean. The previous mean was 47. Okay, now just think about what is the wrong value and what is the correct value. To this you add correct value minus wrong value divided by 20. This will be your answer always. Like 47. What is the correct value? Correct value was 66. Wrong value was 46 divided by 20. So that way 47 plus 20 by 20, or you can say 47 plus 1, that will be 48. I hope it makes sense to all of you. This was easy. I don't think it was any tough. Anyone can grasp it. Let me show you next set. Now this is the next question, dear students. Let me rub this. See, what is the question? If the mean of first 5 observation is 15 and that of another 10 observation is 20, then find the mean of all 15 observation. See, first 5 observation, what is the average? The mean is how much? 15. Okay. Another 10 observation, what is their average? 20. Then find the mean of all 15 observation. We need to find the mean of all the 15 observations. Okay, students, how will we do? See, let's find the sum. What is their sum? Their sum is 5 into 15. What is their sum? Sum will be 10 into 20. This is 75, 200. If you add them up, you will get 275. So what will be the final mean? Mean of all 15 observation will be 275. Just a sec, yeah, the mean of first 5. Okay, 275 divided by 15. So it's so easy. See, you can say if you divide by 5, you will get 3. You will get 50. 55 by 3, or you can say 18.33. Clear? 18.33. So I shall bring you the next question now. You have got it. Next set now. Students, now we move to the next part where we see how does the actual tabular statistic starts. Okay, find the mean of the following distribution. See, we are given this x. X is the value. Like I say, f is the frequency. I'll say that 5 people have 4 toffees with them. 10 people have 6 toffees with them. 10 people have 9 toffees with them. So on. Okay, calculate. Okay, now we will find the mean or the arithmetic mean. Calculate, find the mean. So how do we find the mean? See, what are the values? 4, 6, 9, 10, 15, so on. What is the first value? This first value is 4. So this 4 value has how much frequency? This 4 is repeated 5 times. So I'll write 5 over here. Then 6. 6 is repeated 10 times. So I'll write 10. Then this 9 is repeated again 10 times. 10 is repeated 7 times. 10. 15 has a frequency of 8. First of all, I'll add all these. So capital N means number of values. So what is the number of values? 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 10 plus 10 is 40. So this value comes out to be 40. Okay. So n is equal to total number of values, that is 40. Now FIXIC. If I say 4 values, the value 4 is being repeated 5 times, so I will say what is the sum? The sum is 20. If I say the value 6 is repeated 10 times, then what I'll say? I'll say that the sum is 6 into 10, 60. Here I'll say 9 is repeated 10 times, so the sum is 90. 10 is repeated 7 times, so the sum is 70. 8 is repeated 50. 15 is repeated 8 times, so the sum comes out to be 120. Now I need to add all these. Okay, 120. See, 120 plus 80, 200. 200 plus 160, that is 360. Okay. Oh my lord god, this is 360. Okay, dear students, what is the mean? Mean is the total sum of the values. Total sum is 360 divided by number of values. Number of values 40. So this mean comes out to be. So I can say that mean is equal to the arithmetic mean of the above set of values is 9. I'm sure it must be clear to you. Now I'll be moving to the next set. So this is the next question we have on screen. Before starting it, let me rub this part. Okay, find the missing value of m for the following distribution if its mean is 12.58. We are being told that the mean is 12.58. You need to find this missing value m. The missing value is m. See, first of all, we'll draw a table for this to calculate the values to find the actual sum. Let's start. See, we have this value x, that is 5. This 5 is repeated how many times? 2 times. So this 5, in front of this 5 I'll write 2. This 5 is repeated 2 times. This 8 is repeated 5 times. Then this 10 is repeated 8 times. This 12 is repeated how many times? 12 is repeated 22 times. Then comes, this is actually m, students, okay? This is m. Let me correct it for a second. Yeah, this m is repeated 7 times. 20 is repeated 4 times. And 25 is repeated 2 times. Now what do I have? xi, fi. See, this 5 is repeated 2 times. What it means, what is the sum? 5 into 2, that will give me 10. Then 8 is repeated 5 times, it will give me 40. Then we have 10 is repeated 8 times, so it will give me 80. 12 is repeated 22 times. So 22 into 12, how you calculate? 22 into 10 is 220. 22 is into 2 is 44. So 22 into 12 will be 220 plus 44, that will be 264. So here I'll write 264. M is repeated 7 times, so it becomes 7m. Let me write it a bit down. 7m. Then I have 20 repeated 4 times, so it will give me some 80. 25 repeated 2 times will give me some the 50. Okay. Now, first of all, let's find the total frequency. Frequency means how many times the number, how many values are there. See, how many values are there? 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 30 is 50. So this sum comes out to be 50. Sum comes out to be 50. And let's find this sum now. This sum is how much? 10 plus 40, 50. 50 plus 50, 50 plus 50, 100. 100 plus 160, 260. Okay, I repeat again. 50, 50, 100. 100 plus 160, 260. 260 plus 264 is 524. 524 plus 7m. So this comes out to be 524 plus 7m. I hope so far it's clear. Now mean will be what? Total sum divided by number of values. Now this implies we were given that the mean was 12.58. So mean is what? Sum divided by number of values. Sum is divided by number of values is equal to 12.58. Okay, so I can say 524 plus 7m is equal to 5 into 125.8. I know 5 into 125 is 625. 5 into 0.8 is 4. So this is 629. From here I can say 7m is equal to 629 minus 524. 29 minus 25 is 5. Okay, 0.5. 6 minus 5 is 1. So this way we have 7m is equal to 105, or our m will be 105 divided by 7. That will easily give me a value of 15. You have got your answer. I hope it makes sense and it must be clear to all of you. Next set we have, students, you can see on the board, on the screen, what is being given to us. Find the missing frequency. F1 and F2 in the table given below, it is being given that the mean of the given frequency distribution is 50. So the mean of the entire this table is 50. How to do it? Look, first of all, we know how many values are there. This is being given to us total as 120. So first thing which I'll solve is 17 plus 32 plus 19 plus f1 plus f2. This is equal to 120. Okay, 17 plus 19 36, 36 plus 32 68. Okay, 17 plus 19 36, 36 plus 32 68 plus f1 plus f2 is equal to 180. This way I can say f1 plus f2, 120 minus 68, this comes out to be 52. Okay, I'll keep this aside. This f1, the sum of f1 and f2 is 58. Now the main thing, student, look, see, we have a class 0 to 10. In between 0 to 10 there are 17 people. In between 20 to 40 there are f1 people. In between 40 to 60 there are 32 people. How to solve these type of questions, students? We assume, let's say here the xi. Okay, I write it over here. The xi over here will be what? X over here will be what? In the first set it will be 10. In the second set it will be 20 to 30, 30. In the third set 40 to 60 it will be 50. Middle value 60 to 80 it will be 70. Last 80 to 100 it will be 90. Now what are the frequencies? Fi. These are 0 to 20. I know that is 10. There are 17 people. Okay. Then 20 to 40 there are f1 people. Then 40 to 60 there are 32 people. 60 to 80 there are f2 people. Last 80 to 100 there are 19 people. Okay, this is fi. Now fi though I've already added. What will be xi into fi? What will be xi into fi? Xi into fi will be 10 into 7, 170. Okay, 170. 30 f1, this will be 30 f1. 50 into 32, 32 into 5 it is 160, so it will be 1600. Okay, 70 f2. Last thing, 90 into 19. 19 into 9 is 171 actually, 171. So I'll write a 0 over here. So what is summation xi fi? Summation xi fi means the sum of these values. 170 plus 1710 plus 1600. See, students, how to add. Let's say this is 1700, this is 1600, 3300, 3300, this is 3300, 3400, 3400 plus 80, 3400 plus 80, 3480. I do it again. 100 plus 1600, 17, 17 plus 17, 34, 34, 100 plus 10 plus 70, that is 3480. Plus how? Plus I'll say 30 f1 plus 70 f2. Okay. So this is xi fi. Now what is the mean, my dear students? Mean is what? Mean is summation xi fi divided by summation of frequencies. Oh my god. I'll set it correct, don't worry. Okay. So mean is like this. Xi fi upon fi. So I'll do what I'll do is, what is this xi fi, summation xi fi? This is 3480. 3480 plus 30 f1 plus last I'll add 70 f2. Okay, this divided by, now this will be divided by 120 to give me the mean. So what is the mean? Mean is given to us as 50. The mean of the given frequency distribution is 50. 120 multiplied by 50 will give me 6000. This 6000 is equal to 3480 plus 30 f1 plus 70 f2. In order to ease this thing, I'll cancel all the zeros. That is dividing by 10. 600 minus 340, that will be 252. 252 is equal to 3 f1 plus 7 f2. In order to solve this equation, what I'll do is I'll multiply this by 3 and write it over here. 52 into 3. This equation multiplied by 3. 52 into 3 will be 156 is equal to 3f1 plus 3f2. If I subtract the above equations, okay, what do I get? 252 minus 156. Had it been 152, it would have been 100. This is 4 more, so it will be 96. Okay, now next thing. What do we have the next thing? 3f1 cancel. 7f2 minus 3f2 will give me 4f2. If 4f2 is equal to 96, so that way f2 will be 96 by 4, that comes out to be 24. f1 will be what? f1 plus f2 were 52. This is 24, so that will be 28. That will be 28. Clear, my dear students? Okay. So we have got both values, students. F2 is 24, F1 is 28. I think you must have understood it. I have solved it very patiently at a very reasonable speed, and I'm sure all of you must have got it cleared in one go only. Now let me show you the next set. Okay, so students, we should start with the next set now. Find the mean of the given distribution by using deviation method. Okay, students, in deviation method we assume a mean, like I was doing initially. Now that is the same thing, we will be assuming a mean. Okay, so first of all, we have values 15, 20, like this, 15, 20, 22, 24, so on, and the frequencies are given. This method also helps a lot if the questions are long. See, this is xi, this is being written over here. Now what is the frequency of this? Fi. Okay, 15 is repeated how many times? 15 is repeated 5 times. Next, 20 is repeated 8 times. 22 is repeated 11 times. 24 is repeated 20 times. Then 25 is repeated 23 times. 30 is repeated 18 times. 33 is repeated 13 times. Last 38 is repeated 2 times. Okay, dear students. Now, yeah, so where were we? Now what I was saying is, in this set we assume a mean. Okay, let's say my assumed mean is, if I assume a mean as my assumed mean a bar is equal to, out of these value I'll try to take a middle value. Okay, see, let's say 25 is the assumed mean, from which calculation becomes easy. So far clear? Then now we find the deviation, di. What is deviation? Di is xi minus assumed mean. Okay, so this value is 15. From we have a bar is equal, so let's say this is di now. Di is what? Di is xi minus a bar. This di is xi minus a bar. This di is equal to xi minus a bar. 15 minus 25 will give me minus 10. Then 20 minus 25 will give me minus 5. 22 minus 25 will give me minus 3. This is 24. 24 minus 25 will give me minus 1. 20, this will give me 0. 25 minus 25. 30 minus 25 will give me 5. 33 minus 25 will give me 8. Last, this is 38. 38 minus 25 will give me 13. Now, what do we write over here? Here we write fi di. All the deviations over here. See, 5 values have a deviation of minus 10. 5 values differ from the average by minus 10, so their deviation, total deviation will be minus 50. Okay, next, 8 values differ by average 8 minus 5, so for minus 40. 11 into minus 3, minus 33. 20 into minus 1, minus 20. 23 into 0, 0. 18 into 5, 90. Then we have 13 into 8 is 1, 0. For last, we have 2 values which by 13, so it becomes 26. First of all, let's add all these values. What is the total frequency? The total frequency is 5 plus 8, 13. 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 2, 15, 15 plus 20, 35, 35 plus 13, 35 plus 13 will give me 48, 48 plus 18, 66, 66, and these are 34. These are 34. 66 plus 36 is 34 is 100. So total frequency is how much? Total frequency is 100. Now let's sum up all these. Okay, minus 50 and minus 40 cancel with 90. This is minus 53. Minus 53 cancel with 104 to give me 51. 51 and 26 is 77. So this value we have 77. Okay. So what do we have here? 177. That way I can say, now what is the required thing? The required thing is assume our actual mean will be assumed mean plus summation fi di divided by fi. It means 25 is the assumed mean plus how much is the total deviation? Total deviation is 77 divided by 100. So your mean comes out to be 25.77. This is the method by which you can solve these sort of questions. Okay, let's move to the next concept. Students, next we have is the concept of median. What is median? First of all, let me tell you. Suppose I write down some numbers in ascending order. Okay, 2, 5, 9, 13, 15, 17, 19. So median is the middle number. If you arrange these numbers in ascending order, the one which is equidistant from the end and equidistant from the beginning. This number has 3 numbers over here, 3 numbers over here. So this is the median. If I say I write down number 4, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Here we have even number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is nothing in between, but these two numbers will combine together to form a median. How will I get the median in such a case? I'll add these up and divide by 2. That is 12 plus 14 by 2. 12 plus 14 by 2 is 26 by 2 or 13. Getting it? So this is the median here. So let's take a few examples. The one question is given above. Let's solve it. Following are the total marks for 15 students in UPSC exam. Find the median. See, we are given 15 marks. We need to find the median. Okay. See, if I write 15 numbers, the number which will be in the middle will be the 8th number. Why 8th number? Because before the 8th number there will be 7 numbers, and after the 8th number also there will be 7 numbers. So let's try to arrange these numbers. First of all, I can figure out 2-3 numbers in the range of 600. 649, 699, 696. Can we see any other number in the range of 600? No. Okay, so I start writing down. Smallest is 649, then 696, then 699. Okay, I have written 3 numbers. Next, I start from 700. Okay, these 3 numbers I cancel 1. All these 3 numbers I have covered. 710. Can I see any other number smaller than 710? 710 I have covered. Any number which is smaller than 710? Yes, 705. Okay, so 705 and 710. Then I see a number 712. Okay, so 705 covered, 710 covered, 712 is also covered. After 712, I see a number 715. Is there any other number which is less than 715, 715, 715? No. So we have 715. Then I also see a number 719. Sorry, 716, 719. After 715, this is 715. This is done. 715. Then we have 716 is also done. Then we have 719 is also done. Now let's move to 720. In the 720 series, 724, 725, 729. Okay, so we have 724, 729. See, now I don't need to arrange all these numbers. Reason being, I need the 8th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is my median. The middle number is the median. So here we can say that our median is our median is 7, 1, 6. I hope it makes sense and must be clear to all of you. Okay, dear students, let's move to the next one. The median of the observations is, we are given the values 12. I see a value 3. 12, after 12 there is 17. After 17 there is a value 3. After 3 there is a value 14. After 14 there is a value 5. After 5 there is a value 7. There is a value 8. And in the last there is 15. So what will be the median? These are the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What will the median? Median will be the sum of the middle two values divided by 2. That is 8 plus 12 by 2. This is the median. Okay. So the median comes out to be 20 by 2 or 10. That is your answer. Easy question, easily solved. Okay. Now students, let us move to the concept of mode. What is mode? Students, mode is actually the thing which is repeated the most number of times. If I present to you a data like 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8. What is the mode of this data? Mode of this data is that value, that particular value which has been repeated most number of times. Here 6 has been repeated once, 5 has been repeated twice, but 7 has been repeated thrice. So here my mode will be what? My mode will be 7. Okay students, got it? Now I have presented 3 questions in front of you. Let's take all the 3. Let's start with this one. Let's start with this one. Okay. Find the mode of the following data. It is 19, 8, 29, 35, again 19, then we have 28 and 15, 15 and 28. So I see this value has been repeated twice. This is the only value which has been repeated. Okay, so this is the mode. Okay, and the frequency of this mode is what? It's frequency. This is called frequency. This frequency is 2. This is the mode with the frequency of 2. Now let's move to the next question. What is the mode of the following data? I write down 3, next value 5, next value 6, next value 7, then 9, then 6 is repeated again. Okay, 9, 6, then 8. Okay, let's say it is 83, no problem. 83, then it is 5 again. After 5 it is 6 again, then 7 again, then 9 again, then 6, then 8. So from here what do I observe? I observe this 6 has been repeated most number of time. So this is our mode. Okay students, we also take the first question and we will wind it up immediately. See, first we have, in the first question we have 3, then 7, then 6, then somewhere 13. After 13 it is 20, 23, 39, 23, then 40. After 40 it is 23 again, then 14, then 11, then 56, then again we have a 23. Okay, in the last we have 29. So what do I observe? I observe this value has been repeated 4 times. So in this particular case, what is our mode? Our mode is 23 with a frequency of 4. I hope you have got this concept. Now I tell you a relation between mean, median and mode. See, mode is actually, as per the formula, 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, mode is actually 3 median minus subtracted by 2 mean. Just a second, students, forgive me for a minute, I'm looking for something. Yeah, okay. So we have another set, the runs scored by in a cricket match by 11 players is as follows. What are the runs scored? We are given a list. Find the mean, median, mean, mode, median of the data. Let's arrange them in ascending order. First of all, we have, I think 7 is the, okay, 1 is the smallest value. After 1 we have 7. After 7 I look for a value 9. Then I have a value 11. Then I have a value 16. Then okay, I start from basic. Okay, starting, actually I should have started 7. Then there is a value 16. After 16 there is a value far away, let's say 121. This is 121. Then we have 51. Then 101. After 101 it's 81. After 81 it's 1. After 1 it's 16 twice. Okay, 16 is there twice. Then we have 16 I write twice, no problem. Okay, 16 I write twice. 9 I have written. 11 I have written. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. One value I have skipped out. Let me check. Let's start from 1. 7. This is done. After 7 we have a 16. After 16 we have a 121. After 121 we have a 51. After 51 we have 101. After 101 we have 81. After 81 I have a 1. Then I have a 16. Then I have a 9. Then I have a 11. Then I again have a 16. Okay, so first of all, mean. What will be the mean sum of all these divided by 11 values? Okay, should we add up all these? It won't be that tough. 1 plus 9, 10. Okay, 10 plus 18, 28. 28 plus 18, 46. So far the sum is 46. Okay, then I have to add these. 1, 50. 50 plus 50, 100. 180. 180 plus 120, 300. 300 plus 100, 400. So this is your mean. I do it all again, no problems. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 18, 28. Okay, 28 plus 18, 46. 47, 48, 49, 50. 50 plus 50, 100. 100 plus 100, 200. 200 plus 80, 280. 280 plus 120, 400. So our mean is 400 by 11. This is the mean. Now we need to find the median. Median will be, these are 11th value. So the 6th value will be the median. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. This is the 6th value. This is the median. Also, this is the mode. This is also the mode. I have, you got it. I wanted to show you a thing by formula method, but here this formula will not be valid. See, we are directly given the values, so we need not apply this formula, but more questions will come in which we will apply the formula. So for the timing, I'm rubbing this off. Let's move to further questions. If the mode of a data is 18 and the median is 24, then the mean is 24, then the median is, see, just now we discussed the formula, mode 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, if the mode of a data is 18, mode is 18, 3, mean is 24, minus 2 into 24. We needed to find the median. Okay, 18 plus 48 is equal to 3 into median. Either you can add up then divide by 3, or you can directly do a cancelling. 3 by 18 is 6. 48 cancelled by 3 is 16 is equal to. So that way our median is what? That way our median is 6 plus 16, or we can say 22. This is your answer. Okay, should I move to the next question? Just a second. Yeah, now the next question we have. Now we have a very good question in front of us. If the difference between the mean and mode is 63. See, we are given mean and mode. Let's say mean minus mode or mode minus mean. Mean minus mode is equal to 63. Then the difference between mean and median is we need to find mean minus median. Okay. We need to find this. Okay, how to do it? See, students, we know mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean, or I can say 3 median minus 2 mean. This is mode. Okay, now what I do, I subtract 1 mean from here and 1 mean from here. What does it do? It makes 3 median minus 3 mean. We need this median minus mean, that is 3 median minus mean. Mode minus mean. Now we have mode minus mean. I think we are given this mode mean. The difference is 63. Okay, so this is 63. Okay, na 63 is equal to 3 median minus mode, or I can say 63 by 3 is equal to median minus mean. That way 21 is equal to option 1 is your answer, median minus mean, and I am very sure it must be clear to all of you. Okay, the next question, students. Now this is about some theory. See, first of all I tell you, if I say the mean of a series is A, mean of a series is, this is A bar. Okay, if I double each term, so the new mean becomes A bar into 2. Remember this thing first. If you double each of the terms, then the mean also becomes doubled. This thing clear? If I triple each term, obviously the mean will become 3A bar. If I add 5 to each term, then the new mean, see, initial our mean was A bar. Okay, if I add 5 to each term, the new mean increases by 5. That is, if you increase each value by I, then the mean also increases by I. This thing you need to keep in mind, my dear students. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, now let's take the question above us. The average of 12 numbers is 9. The average of 12 numbers is equal to 9. Okay, if each number is multiplied by 2, if this number is multiplied by 2, then the new bar becomes 18 and added to 3. Now what we are doing? We are doing plus 3. So the new mean will become 18 plus 3. The average of new set of the numbers is 21. That is your answer. This is which option? Yes, option number C is our answer. I hope this is clear. Okay, let me show you a few more questions. The next question we have is the mean of the series is, we are given a series. What is the series? The first term is 1. 1 means 2 raised to power 0. Second term is 2 raised to power 1. Third term is 2 raised to power 2. So on the last term is 2 raised to power n. Mean will be what? Mean will be sum upon number of values. Okay, what is the number of values? Number of values is n plus 1. Here how many values are there? See, 1, 2, 3 up to n, these are n terms. Then this is also one value, so we have n plus 1 values. Now what will be the mean? What will be the sum? These are n plus 1 values, so the sum is A into Rn minus 1 upon R minus 1. This is the formula for the series. A Rn minus 1 upon R minus 1. So that way we have the formula A. What is the A? A is 1. Ratio is 2. What is N over here? N over here is N plus 1 minus 1 upon R minus 1 upon N plus 1. Okay. So what do I get? I've got this. This is the answer now. This turns out to be 2 into N plus 1 minus 1 upon, in the denominator it is N plus 1. Do we have any such option? Yes, option number C is our answer. I hope it must be clear to all of you. This is your answer, option number C. Yes. Okay, I think we have done enough questions. We have covered each and every possible type. So that will be enough for today. We'll meet again tomorrow. As usual, I'll keep on saying, students, don't linger, don't waste your time. Study as much as you can. This is the most crucial period of your life. Don't let it go astray. Don't let it go wasted. Please study with full your strength, full your enthusiasm. Crack your exam in this very first attempt. Okay. All the very best. We'll meet again. Till then, bye bye. Good night. All the best.